Hello! I'm the zombie prince, dear old Ambrose, resurrected for another stream of fun. The reason I'm starting off here in the castle is, well, I have been playing a lot of the game, in my own spare time. So there's actually a cutscene that I can show, but also a cutscene that I really can't. I was exploring around in Tantal, and I accidentally activated Dahlia's Blade quest. Why am I not talking? Hang on, I know what's going on. I knew I would forgotten something when setting this up. There we go. Problem should be solved. Yay, we love Scuff. Right off the rip. But no, I was walking around in Tantal, and I accidentally activated Dahlia's Blade quest. So, before anything else, I want to come over here and actually play that. Again, I'm so sorry for doing this on my own time on accident. Really was just a complete freak accident. Game? Are you going to show the cutscene? I kind of need it. Please? There we go.
Wait!
I still don't like Dahlia's design.
You talking to us?
I wanted to talk to the pretty lady.
Oh, it's Dahlia you're after.
What's up, hun?
Oh dear.
You want to ask me something?
Yeah, this blade design, I just don't like it.
Can I touch you?
What?
Touch me? Well, sure, if you like.
What the heck? Okay, I did not remember it being this
Wow,
weird.
so
I skipped this.
shiny. It's beautiful. I wish I could wear something like this.
Thanks, hun.
And the way you talk is so lovely too. It
What is
sounds
this?
So much more refined than that guy over there.
Hey, why are you bringing me into this?
I'm a Zeke.
Well, that is mighty kind of you. You're pretty cute yourself.
Hey, are you like a rabbit lady?
Not quite, Peaches. I'm a blade, see?
Oh,
It's
wow,
there's a
blade.
cutscene
That's
that I completely forgot
amazing.
about.
Name's Dahlia. Pleasure to
Put on the
meet you.
chat. No.
Dahlia?
That's the one. Don't forget it, okay?
Oh no! Ads!
Okay.
No!
So, hey, Dahlia, why do you look like that? Oh, shiny and pretty.
Why? I'm not sure I can give you a clean-cut answer there.
Are all blades shiny and sparkly?
Well, no, I suppose not.
Hey, Dahlia, where'd you learn to talk like that? It sounds way cooler than that guy over there.
Why does Zeke
Hey,
keep
can
getting
you
attacked?
Please stop taking digs at me.
Zeke.
I've talked like this all my life.
Hey, Dahlia. How do you get to be born so beautiful? Where do you buy those shiny clothes?
Now hold your horses. One question at a time, if you please.
Ah.
That kid really seems to have taken a shine to her.
Hey, pretty lady, keep it up.
Oh, they make me so mad sometimes. Y'all are treading on thin ice.
Hey, Dahlia, what's your favoriteest thing
Why
in the
is
whole
this
world?
go on forever?
My favoritist thing?
Yeah.
Well, let's see now. I am pretty crazy about flowers.
Flowers?
Uh-huh. There's these flowers that
Sorry
only
about that.
bloom
I
at
completely
night.
forgot about the
They're called
ads.
moondrops. Tiny little things, but they got beautiful white blossoms.
Oh. Hey, Dahlia. Listen.
Gosh, this
I
cutscene is so
want to grow up
annoying.
to be just like you. I be like you?
Be like me.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm not sure about that. Maybe you should try playing around outside.
Outside?
That's right, hon. You gotta play hard and eat well. Oh, and a little studying
See,
wouldn't hurt either.
again, this is why I don't like Dahlia's
I
design.
want to study.
Her characterization does
Yep.
not fit the design.
Studying's pretty important, you know?
Wow, being really pretty takes a lot of work, huh?
What do you say, kid? Got what you wanted?
Yeah. Do you think I can be as pretty as Dahlia if I work hard enough?
Sure. Y'all gotta work hard to talk cool like little old Dahlia.
Zeke, that's not very...
Wow, thanks, pretty lady Dahlia.
Very
Next
much
time
too
we meet,
high-pitched.
I'm gonna be super pretty too. Bye-bye.
Bye, hon. You work hard now.
That is one happy customer.
Yeah, Dahlia. I never knew you were so good with kids.
Oh, I'm nothing special. That was just a fluke, is all. And as for you, Zeke, I don't like your cheek.
Ha ha ha! That's what happens when you make fun of the great and awful Z-Connector.
What are we gonna do with you?
I must say, I'm looking forward to the next time we run into that young lady.
That
And
NPC just
how?
disappeared.
I just hope she doesn't push herself too hard.
But yeah, I talked about this when I actually got Dahlia from the gacha. But I cannot stand her design because it really has nothing to do with her character. Like most of the other blades in this game, their design makes sense for their character. But Dahlia's just, ugh. Yeah, the little girl vanished too. Dahlia is supposed to be this motherly southern belle, and her design just doesn't fit it. And it irks me. It annoys me so much. Yeah, it really is just... And again, I don't hate the artist that designed her. I don't. Because I've looked at the artist's other work, and honestly, her work is usually amazing. I think her artist has done like work on some really popular RPGs in the past. But just Dahlia, I can't get past it. And I said it last time when I rolled her, but when I got her from the gacha, I mean. But Dahlia caused a lot of controversy around this game's release. Yeah, kind of. Really, it just does scream whatever. Like, I can maybe see it in Dahlia's like facial features, you know, the hello enemies, the motherly kind of Southern Belle aspect, but the rest of her just doesn't, and I can't like it. But the other thing that I've done since then, because I accidentally activated that cutscene while playing on my own time, and I want to show off, you know, all of the Blades quests, because I mean, a lot of this game is, well, okay, not a lot. But, you know, the Blades get their own story arcs, and I want to show off everyone that I can. Again, I don't know if I'll get all of the Blades during this playthrough, because so many of them are gacha-based. But I already have most of them, and I've only got 5 left to roll for. But... before I got sidetracked by a sidetrack, goodness. I've also gone around the world and defeated a lot of unique monsters and everything. You know, I have a list that I've been checking off as I've gone on. And admittedly, as soon as I load into Tantal here, I'll show
That was a slog.
what I mean by this.
Let us go.
I am far too over-leveled now. I can walking. That looks... Sure. But yeah, I am far too over leveled. For reference, I'm like not even 60% of the way through the game, and I'm already level 64 across the board. The final boss is level 70. I feel a little bad for this, but I've also been making my blades stronger. I've been filling out their affinity charts, and it's time to actually continue the story. I'll get to the other thing in a minute.
Lady Morag, you're making that face again. If you keep frowning like that, you'll get wrinkles. I just don't get it. Tantal was founded by the Counter-Adamites. Then, after the war, they closed themselves off. But the way the king was acting, I can't help feeling there's something more to it.
What though?
It was the Praetorium who sent us here on this mission. Why would he go to such lengths to reject it? It seemed almost like he wanted to cut ties with them.
You think Indol is holding something else over Tantal?
That would be an explanation, yes. Zeke, do you know anything useful?
Nope. There's no records from back then.
How about you?
There's nothing in my journal from that period. I might have been returned to my core for some reason or other.
Do you know anything about those days, Gramps?
No, I was somewhere else at the time. And matters of human kingdoms and so on didn't interest me much.
Geez, Gramps. What's the point of keeping an old-timer like you around if you don't even know anything?
Sometimes, it's funny how much you sound like Corinne.
So you think the king wasn't telling us everything?
There is a chance.
Do you think it may be related to Jin and his comrades using Torna's name?
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far.
The last state?
Hmm?
Jin said something about the last state of humanity. I thought you meant like an evolution. You know, in the future. But maybe he meant the previous state of humanity.
Rex, you're an idiot.
And that is the key to why they fight?
If that is the case, perhaps I never should have been sealed away after all.
I love this game. I love the story of this game so much. But yeah, I also try not to talk during cutscenes if I can avoid it, especially if they're, you know, story relevant. Because, you know, I feel like, you know, if it is proper story content, I should dedicate it, you know, to the to the story, especially this being one of my favorites in any game I've ever played. But the thing I needed to show, because I like I said, Blade stuff I have to show because, you know, okay. I think I've queued this up. So Wulfric's Blade Quest. Bring this up here. Yeah. This was Wulfric's Blade Quest's really second thing.
Even the darkest night is followed by a...
But I've forgotten to turn it on. Yay, I'm a bad streamer. Okay, so yeah, it was just a little dialogue showing that, you know, Wulfric ran off into the cave, and that was the main thing. It wasn't too big, but I at least wanted to have it. I try to not be intrusive. So, but before we actually continue down that path into where the story is leading us, I do want to go take care of Wulfric's stuff. Because his Blade Quest does unlock, you know, him getting infinitely stronger. Ulfric is pretty fun. He's a pretty fun blade, and also I gotta turn the game audio back on. Yay! One day I'll learn. Today's not that day, though. No, I once had a stream where I forgot to turn back on the game audio after playing a clip like that, and it has made me paranoid ever since. Okay. I think I want to play as Zeke. This is Wulfric's quest. Wulfric being this big xenomorph-looking guy. It's the beginning of the year. It is!
The mighty Zeke will see him off.
Zeke, we are not fighting 2 level 83s. I could maybe take 1.
Oh, piss off, mate!
I could maybe take 1 if I was playing as Lady Morag. Honestly, Lady Morag is so overpowered. She's the evasion tank, and the way I've equipped her and built her, she is stupidly broken.
Not so fond of fish.
Hey, thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. I need to equip this as the quest. Tender-hearted beast. Yeah, Wulfric may look scary, but he's actually just a wholesome bean. At least I think that's break the huge rock at Zalmor's crevice Tantal. I've always loved the look of Tantal. I know I've talked about it in previous streams here, but I always love how it looks here. Just being inside of a giant turtle that is canonically explained to have, you know, poor circulation, and so it causes the environment to be cold. It's such great world building, and it makes so much sense. How the heck did I not discover this? What? Okay, I guess I didn't do as much exploring as I thought. But yeah, I've taken down pretty much every unique monster here in Tantal that I can. Yeah, this is the giant... The world of the Xenoblade games basically take place either on or inside of giant beings called Titans. And in the first game, they're more humanoid. And in this game, they're more animal-based, like animalistic, with really only one being humanoid, and that being the country of the Empire of Moradane. The quest is telling me to go over here. And there's a lot of story relevance that goes into that. Honestly, I love this series for its world building. It is crazy how much effort and work they put into every little detail. Can we actually break this?
Nature, lend me your strength.
Yes. Yes, we can.
Power.
Poppy! Oh my gosh. Okay. Earlier today, I was, oh. Cutscene. Odd.
Is this everyone?
Not sure. Wulfric is checking inside. Thank you. Phew.
That's
you
clearly
really
Rex's
saved our
VA.
skins there, mate.
If that big fella hadn't been around, we'd never have shifted those rocks.
What? More rocks?
From where?
Are they aimed at us?
It's too dangerous. We have to get out of here.
Nia!
Nia, move! Okay, Wulfric's here.
Wulfric?
Hurry! Get out of here!
Hey, look over there! A goggle!
That's
She absolutely
the
could
bastard
have.
who caused the rock slide.
So that is the culprit.
If we don't move, we're gonna get buried alive again!
Run!
Come here. We will have words.
Wait up! Wulfric! Why does he have to keep running off like that?
Okay. This is what they were trapped in? I was expecting it to be a much bigger cave. Like, the way it was described in the quest was like a mine that they were working in. Not just, you know, a little hole. I mean, unless this was the mine, in which case I guess it kind of makes sense. But no, Nia absolutely should have moved. That is really annoying. And that one, that one nameless NPC just having Rex's voice, but slightly higher pitched, is so jarring. I don't think I've ever noticed that in any playthrough I've done before. Because Rex is more down here, and that guy was more up here. It's like, it's just Rex. Wait a minute, is it? No, I thought it was nighttime at first. Okay, this is kind of the worst part about navigating Tantal is the giant ice crevices, but I still like it. Why did we come up here again? Where is it? Did it run off somewhere else? It was definitely here, meh. Behind us. Yeah, no, I'm not voicing it Gogol. Why attack? Stop. Be calm. It won't listen. Okay, we're just gonna fight that. Did she just call him Ozzy Kyrus? I wasn't paying too much attention. I gotta make sure that the game is not too loud, because I do worry about that. Oh, Corvin hit him. Zeke, you cannot just say I'm really feeling it. That is, that line belongs to Shulk. Side attack. Switch to Pandoria. Ultimate Lightning Fury slash Max! Lightning Bolt. Maybe? Oh, okay. We didn't have to actually kill it, we just had to do a lot of damage. The Gogol's getting in the way. Stop. Do not run. Wolfric, you stop too. We must keep together. It's too dangerous. No use, meh. Wolfric not listen. Well, fine. Let's get after him. I do like doing the best I can with the impressions of the characters. It's fun. Okay. Oh yeah, there was a level 60-something unique, no, 50-something unique monster over there. And that's actually how I ended up accidentally finding this side quest. Well, this part of the side quest. I got it. I started the side quest on one of my previous streams of this, but I didn't mean to accidentally go into the next, I guess, stage of it. But yeah, while I was out hunting uniques, just so it wouldn't, you know, take up too much time. Oh, speaking of taking up time, I need to actually finish that quest. Where is it? Where's the Gogol? Not here. It vanished. It seems we've lost it. No wonder. Our opponent is pretty nimble. There aren't any clues. I'll search. I will find it. Calm down, Wolfric. Blind Rage gains us nothing. It'll be better to return to Theoswar for now. Give Evart an update. That makes sense. We can go look for the Gogol later. Coming, Wolfric? Nah. Yeah, before I continue the story, I actually have to finish off Ursula's quest, because that is one of the main reasons I've actually been playing in my own time and gotten as high leveled as I have. Because Ursula's Blade quest is the worst. I hate it so much. Like, I've heard that Ursula is one of the better healing blades in the game. But the fact that you have to do, like, literally about, what, 20... Nearly, like, it feels like 20 hours worth of sending her off, waiting 10 minutes, sending her off again, waiting another 10, ad nauseum. Just really just makes me never want to use Ursula as a blade. Ugh, it annoys me so much. Neoswar... Astasia's? Oh, right. There's actually a lot I can do. But I think I want to save a lot of the side stuff until after the next story beat.
We've arrived.
Okay.
Because I know I'm
let's make a
plenty
start.
strong enough to basically finish the game at this point. I feel as though I could absolutely take the final boss as I am right now. But I still want to, you know, level up everybody as much as they can, fill out the entire blade charts for everyone too. Oh hey, it's you guys.
We saved them. They are safe.
Thank you. You're a good sort, despite your appearance.
But the Gogol got away. Apologies.
The Gogol? Ah, the rockfall was caused by a Gogol, actually. But it kinda got away from us. What? Are you being serious? Cause one of them showed up here just a moment ago and started going crazy.
What?
Are you certain? Yeah, I know what I saw. I went after one of the workers. I grabbed a girl and climbed to the top of a Are you kidding me? We're doing King Kong now? Making a terrible racket as it went. I'm telling you, it was a mess. Luckily, Tantalese soldiers were here to chase it off, so damage was minimal. What the heck? They pretended to run away, then attacked the town?
Yeah. Unforgivable. I will hunt the Gogol down.
One moment, Wolfric.
What about the hunt?
Murag, what's up? Thought of something? I can't make sense of it. The Gogol did not run in the direction of the town, nor could it have climbed the pillar. Maybe quick, but could it really have attacked the town from there?
Yeah.
You make a good point. Let's look around a bit. Wolfric, the hunt can wait. First, let's talk to the townspeople. They really are just doing King Kong. That is hilarious. Also, it looks like we've got ads coming up in about 4.5-ish minutes. I'm trying to get better about the warnings. I've really failed at that in the past. Hey, can I ask you something? About the Gogol? It grabbed me suddenly and then took me to the roof. The brute. I thought it would be the end of me.
You all right?
It didn't really hurt me though, but still. You know, you'd have thought someone would have gotten injured. What, with all the commotion it all caused? Is that right? Even the building avoided any major damage. Talk about silver linings, huh? Anyway, however you look at it, I hope someone chases the monster away. And soon. Oh, another... I was thinking of this while I was reading the dialogue, but I've also upgraded the entire economy of Alrest, save for the Indoline Praetorium, to the maximum it can be. So I have access to pretty much every single pouch item in the game. Pouch items being similar to, like, raid food in, like, MMOs. So I have a lot of options now. Maybe ask you about something. The Gogol? I did bump into it by the main gate. Literally? No, not literally. Are you alright?
Have no fear.
It was fine though. Oh, wait, that's the wrong voice. It was fine though. It didn't do anything. Just sort of ran off. Wolfric. Good job, Wolfric. If you could find its tracks, you could probably follow him pretty easily enough. Mind you, Gogols are timid creatures. They don't normally attack people.
Tell that to Territorial Rotbart.
I think it's just confused after Tantal's isolation ended and people started digging for salt everywhere. Salt? Wolfric! That's probably why it wandered into town all of a sudden. Wolfric, you really aren't helping your, you know, the fact that I'm even describing you as like one of the most wholesome characters in this game. By like just punching a hole in the earth. The ground, because not exactly the earth. I mean, it's a giant turtle, like I said. Alright, where's this last person? Oh, this? Okay, no, it's not the creep. Okay, I was playing this the other day, and this guy really creeped me out. I gotta read this. And I apologize in advance. Oh, my darling, your heart is as impenetrable as Theoscaldia. How can I coax you to open your gates? Something wrong, chum? I'd thank you for not interrupting. I'm using the landscape here to woo my beloved. The city of Theoswar is very secure. It may be the embodiment of history, uninterrupted since the time of Adam. The more sturdy the keep, the greater the satisfaction does its downfall bring. Yeah, I read that dialogue on my own time, and it creeped me out the way the guy was just talking. May we ask you about something? Say what? Did I see a gogol? I saw something, but it scared me senseless, so I didn't dare get up. Guy, you are awful. Let's hear the juicy details. Admittedly, I didn't get a proper look, so I couldn't tell you more about it. Although, come to think of it, it seemed pretty slight for a gogol. Maybe? Still, it's pretty darn rare for a gogol to appear in town, you know? But reals, Zeke, you lived here. This is your crown prince of this... whatever. Clever buggers, them gogols are. They usually know better than to wander into peopled areas. Peopled... is that a real word? Is that a Xenoblade word or just a European word? Oops. Mouse just flew over. There's probably some reason for it, I expect. Now, that's about all I know. If you need more, ask some other folks. Thanks. Wolfric! Wolfric, stop it. Okay. Where the heck? Investigate the whereabouts of the gogol at the Three-Vein Crossroad in Tantal. If I'm not mistaken, Three-Vein Crossroad is just across the bridge from the entrance to Theoswar. I love the names in this series. I love them, especially the place names here in 2. I love the sound design too. I don't know if you can hear it, but like the crunchiness of the snow is really nice. I'm also really glad that I came here when it was snowing. It really adds to the atmosphere of Tantal. No, really? Jeez. That's embarrassing. Excuse me. All right, what do we got? Oh, right. I have to track.
Yes.
Okay, good. I actually have the skill requirements for this. Good. I was worried.
Structural analysis in progress.
Very crunchy.
That's due.
Crunchy snow. The trail is still clear. We'll be able to track it, no problem. Yes, it will be caught. I gotta take a drink. Wolfric's voices. I can't really do deep voices very well. So trying to do Wolfric's voice is really hurting my throat. Because it has to come from like the back of my throat and it doesn't... The heck are the footprints leading me? Okay, we're going this way. Oh, this is where I killed the first unique monster of Tantal.
Do we really need to stop and rest when we're having so much fun?
Shut up, Corvin. Actually, maybe I don't want to tell Corvin to shut up. He is one of the most overpowered blades in the game. Ooh. Come on. There's the gogol. Wolfric. Hold up. You can't fight it alone. That is not Lady Morag's voice for me. It attacked the town. Made townspeople scared. I will capture it. Wolfric, stop. It's no use. We'll just have to jump in. Come on. Indignant Gogol. This is not... But was this the same monster? No, earlier it was called the Enraged... The Enraged Gogol. Get him, Lady Morag. Wow, that is so good when Corvin actually does his level or his specials.
Stop struggling. You cannot win.
It's definitely smaller than the one we fought before. In which case, where is that one hiding? Ah!
You, from before.
So there are two.
It's getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Prequel memes. They are siblings.
Siblings? You sure, Wolfric?
I am sure. This one is older. Came to rescue its brother.
I almost read that as recruit. Here it comes, Wolfric.
Ready.
Oh, now we get to take on two goggles at once. Corvin, I'm counting on your power. Did she say? I was never the what type? Really? How am I taking damage? I am 15 levels up. 15? Okay, I'm gonna switch to Pandoria. Ultimate Lightning Fury slash Max! You don't get to reset punch me, buddy. Lady Morag, please switch to Corvin. Actually, I gotta use Sheba. I love that one of Sheba's specials is literally just her ramming her bathtub into somebody. Or something. That was a lot harder when... I'm sorry, what was the third Gogol doing? Get him, Wolfric. Why does this thing get the boss theme? The offended Gogol. Oh my word. Okay. Lady Morag, switch to Corvin, please. Or else we are going to be in trouble. Because I don't have anyone that can topple. Okay, Corvin, do your thing. You zoom out just a little bit in the camera. Swing! Yeah, let's keep the enemies on screen. Thank you, me. No! Uh-oh. That is not great. Camera, work with me. I really don't think the AI is very good at playing Lady Morag. Yes! This thing's health bar is about to get just minced. Wait, what? What do you mean, no? Did you seriously switch to cross-set? Nia, I needed you to stay on Lord Dromar. Well, that's okay. Maybe I can charge up level 3 with Sheba. Or I can charge up level 3 on Lady Morag with Corvin. Okay. I don't know how she managed to pull that off, but I'm not going to complain. And... why couldn't I see its health bar? You usually can see its health bar during that. What? Huh. I don't know how I feel about that all of a sudden. I actually don't know what Sheba's level 4 looks like. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Sheba, no. What the heck is this game? I genuinely do not remember Sheba you having that wild of attack animations. You know what? I'll just do a chain attack here. I feel like with the increased damage from the chain attack, I can absolutely win this. Start up with Pandoria. Corvin has an AoE. I don't have to worry about it because I'll have to worry about breaking. Oh my gosh, we killed it. Hit the fire orb with Dromark because elemental weakness. And Pandoria, do your thing. Also, the reason I wanted to do more chain attacks, especially, you know, starring Pandoria, is because I actually need to do her level 2 specials for part of her affinity tree. Lady Bridget? Okay, Lady Bridget, this is overkill. Literally, we've killed it like twice over at this point. Get him, Nim! Honestly, this... I might as well pull out Wolfric, why not? Oh, I almost missed that quick time. Oh no, having Wolfric... Nim! Goodness. In chain attacks has proven to be really fun and kind of crazy. The time has come. Execute Order 66. Why am I referencing the prequel so much tonight? Yep, I knew I'd messed up, because I wanted to use Nim's level 3 in this chain attack because of the crazy amounts of AoE damage she can do. 1.5 million.
Whoa! Why do you still fight? Wait, are you the mother? I see. You keep them safe.
So that's the mother. It's a Google family. I see. So they were all living in Zalmor's crevice. And they only caused the rockfall to protect their home. But the rampage in Theoswar was also meant to warn people off. They were beasts. After the isolation policy was lifted, Tantal needed resources to export, so they dug all those salt mines. But that in turn endangered the animals and their natural habitats.
No more fighting. Apologies. You attack humans no more. I will speak to humans. They will cede your home. You will live in peace once more.
Did Monster get all that? If not the words, I think they at least got the intentions. It seems you did it, Wolfric.
The people will be safe.
That's right, it's over now. Let's head back to Theoswar. Bring Ava the good news. I don't know, it's just so much fun to try to do the impressions. Oh my gosh, that level 81 crust tip is in the way. I know I could fast travel, but I want to sneak around it. Oh, speaking of sneaking around it, that's one of the side effects of actually doing what I did, or doing what I said I did with increasing the economy of Alrest. I was able to purchase all the deeds to every store in Alrest, so I get all of the deed bonuses now. Which, they don't like have any huge battle benefits other than, you know, getting increased XP and gold from fights. So I didn't feel like it was too bad of a thing that I did. Basically what you have to do is you just get one area maxed out economy-wise, and then you just start buying the golden cylinders from the salvaging shops and selling them in other countries. It is really lucrative, but it takes forever, and that was another thing I just didn't want to do it on stream because I felt it would get boring after a while. Oh, also, I've talked about them a lot, but I finally remembered to look up the name of the Irish group that does both Yoswar's theme and the Endaline theme. They are Nuna. And they are amazing. Oh, you're back. How did it go? Like I even need to ask.
Actually,
Hey, everyone! That blade and drivers I told you about killed the Gogol.
no, listen.
Nuna? It's, oh my gosh. Okay, let me look it up again. Nuna... Irish... Nuna. My bad. A-N with a... Or A-N-U with an accent. N-A. Anuna. Whoa. It'll be smooth digging from here on in. No more being afraid of the Gogol coming for me when I sleep. Excellent, excellent. You are my hero, lad. Yeah? What's gotten into you?
Listen to me. Gogol is not dead. It roams free.
It roams free? What did you do? How could you? What if it comes back for us?
You are wrong. They will not do that. You people, you threaten the Gogol's home. They attack to protect family. Violence solves nothing. I scolded the Gogols. But destroying habitat is your fault. Ulfric must scold you too. I am no hero. The Gogol who protects family is. You must understand this. You must live in peace with Gogols. Please, no more robbing Gogol's home.
Ulfric, well said. Right you are. We'll make sure to stop digging there. I'll convince our management.
Truly?
Yeah, after that speech, we can't just very well do nothing, right? I mean, we'd get pretty mad if someone started tearing up our homes. Treat the Gogols as you'd have them treat you, that's all. You all agree, right? Sure, no issues here. We heard you. Loud and clear. Say, Wulfric, you didn't just save us, but the Gogols too. I think you are a hero, after all.
Me? A hero?
Sweet, Wulfric! Seems people listen to you now.
I was accepted? Me? Yow!
I love Wulfric. He's such a wholesome guy. He's adorable. He just wanted to be a hero. And I love it. There we go. I knew Wulfric was overdue for that.
My heart beats faster.
Aw. Wulfric, you've got a very big heart, my guy. Okay, so now I actually have all of these unlocked. I can't do these two notes, but pretty much everything else I can actually do the level 4 of. Sweet. Thanks, Wulfric. Okay, and now I think I need to go to the Kingdom of Uriah, Bonsamima, go to the Minoma Playhouse, the Minmoma? Mimoma? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce some of these words. Oh, hello, textures. Can we load in?
Let us go.
I will say, I love how they made it, you know, the textures load in later, so that the game has slower or faster load times, but it is a little weird seeing the Play-Doh textures of, you know, just
I
the...
won't let you down.
The kind of,
I hope, at least.
The kind of... What are the words I'm looking for? The... What the heck is it called? I'm drawing a blank. I used to know this term. The geometry that isn't textured yet, but still has, like, the colors. Vertex? Vertex coloring? I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong, though. Good news, friends. Empire issue permit for concert. Considering audience numbers and stage design, size of this concert is unprecedented. World record. World record? Is T-Taps trying to scare Ursula? T-Taps is only Napon. Sometimes get overexcited. Apologies. Anyhow, preparations for concert be completed soon. Don't rest on laurels yet, friends.
I don't know if I can manage.
It's fine, it's fine.
That's right. Just carry on as you've been doing, and everything will be dandy. Right.
Alright, so T-Taps go ahead to Jacolo's Inn in Albucavenich. We hired Inn as green room. When friend Ursula ready, come rendezvous there. I love the terrible voice I've given to T-Taps. Tippy tappy. Gosh, a few years ago, I used to play this stupid idle tapping game on my phone, and I knew someone that really liked to just I would hand my phone off to, and this person would just tap the screen endlessly, and you know the person that I'm talking about would always just call the game Tippy Taps. And that's all I can think of when I think of T-Taps' real name.
Oh,
what is this? Onyx?
Would you mind having a
Thanks,
chat?
Nim. That's real great. Well, never in a million years did I think I'd meet true heroes like you here. It's such an honor to meet you. Ever since your heroic deeds, Onyx have started leaving their territory to explore, though word has started to travel. I'd like to travel to places like Leftheria and Gormont myself someday. Okay, the reason for that is every country in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 actually has a different regional dialect and a different accent. Again, I don't know if this carries over to the Japanese dub, because I've never played with the Japanese dub. But at least in the English dub, you know, the different countries have different accents. Most of them, you know, spawning from the UK and Scotland and Ireland and all this. And Australia. With the Urians, the people that live in this Titan, being the Australians. And I love it. It's again another bit of world building that really makes the world feel alive. Now, gotta go to the Empire of Morardane, Albucavenich, and Jacolo's Inn. Alright, now...
Let us go.
Wait, do I not have Ursula? No, T-Taps actually took Ursula from me. What? Where the heck do I... Huh? Where's Ursula? The upstairs? There she is. Okay. I was concerned. Hi, Ursula. Everything okay? That's not Nia's voice.
I can't.
I cannot fault her for getting nervous when faced with a task of these proportions.
Just try to remember to breathe, okay? Try not to tense up. It's no use. I'm scared stiff. Can't move. Can barely speak.
Those are some serious symptoms.
What we do?
And maybe we buy something again? Friend Ursula, want to eat something?
No. I don't need anything. I don't think I could even swallow anything.
Ursula, you've got loads of fans waiting for you out there. What's wrong?
I know that. Believe me. And I would like to end all of this on a high, successful note. But I can't shake this dread. I can't stop thinking these thoughts, and I can't sing.
Meh, T-Taps is fresh out of ideas.
What do we do? I don't want to force Ursula into anything against her will.
Is the singing that she's stressed out about? Terrific issue of weight is of expectations from big audience, and resulting pressure on self. But think about it. When Ursula sang for the first time, she seemed to be really enjoying it. She does love to sing, I'm sure of it. Now that friends say, it's true. T-Taps remember the beautiful singing and beautiful, happy expression. Hey, how about we ask that girl from Torgoth to come here? Oh, I get it. And then remind Ursula of how it all started. Right. That might unblock something inside her and make her want to sing again. It seemed worth a try, man. Can T-Taps count on friend? Of course. We met her at night at Settle Windmill Plaza, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay, friends. Hurry then. Oh dear. Yes, because this makes sense. Let's go ask a girl from another entire country to come to a country that has annexed her country just to cheer up an idol. I don't... Like, okay. Yes, this is actually really sweet and really adorable, but at the same time, when you actually stop to think about it logically, it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Keep a close eye out for trouble.
Okay.
We did not meet... Why are you... We said... I did read that as we met her at night, right? So why is she here during clearly the day? Because I thought the night thing was supposed to be like a tell to come here at night. Hello, it's been a while. Is the miss doing okay? I bet she's busy though. And her big concert coming up sometime soon. I'd hope to show her how much of a musician I've grown to be. Well, here's the thing. Oh, is that so? But there's no guaranteeing that she'll listen to me. Still, I guess it can't hurt to try. Thanks. Okay, in that case, I'm off. I've never actually been to Albucavenich. Can you believe? I wonder what kind of place it is. Okay, I am terrible at doing the Gormati accent, which is, it's a Welsh accent. And, you know, I can't actually get my head in the right space to do it, because it always defaults to either Irish or Scottish, because I know it's somewhere between. Like, it's similar to them, but it's different. Just slightly. And it's honestly embarrassing for me to try it. But I attempt it, because, you know, it's fun. I better have to go back to Albucavenich for this. Well, this is probably the longest of all the Blade quests in the game.
Let's rest a
Wow. Again, vertex coloring. And even the lighting loads in slower. Wow, I didn't know that.
Another day in the life of Corbin. What will he do next?
Corvin, you are not a comic book character. Stop it. Okay, I'm going to actually just cave and activate Bearing Her Soul. And before anything else, I'm actually going to equip Cora and equip Newt.
Leave it to me.
Okay, I actually don't know where she is. Okay, well, I thought she would be in the hotel still. Or the inn, rather. It's not exactly a hotel. I know there's a big difference. I'm not that uneducated. Ursula and T-Taps! Hey, miss. Lovely to see you again. It's you. From before. You know what? I've been practicing a lot since then. I've totally learned how to sing and play the Toriganda at the same time. I've heard you'd been singing all over the world too, miss. So I thought I'd better apply myself and practiced a lot. Oh, crud. Ads in 3 minutes. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh, my. Hey, miss? Would you mind listening to my song? Not at all. Please, go ahead. Oh, that was really lovely. That means the world to me, coming from the most awesome person in Alrest right now. No, it wasn't flattery. You looked so joyful when you played. You filled me with the joy, too. I felt your joy as well when you sang in the streets of Torrigoth. My song gave you joy? I've heard you're worried about your singing, miss. Is that true? Because, you know, I think it'd be fine if you sang just the way you did, just the way you want. Just like you did in Torrigoth. Don't mind the people or the stage. What you need to do, miss, is put your feelings into the song, then let it go. Yes, you're absolutely right. Wait a minute, you're telling an Ice Blade to let it go? In song? Please, no. I don't need to get worked up about the people who've come to listen. I just need to stay true to myself and sing. Yes, that's it, right there. Feeling better now, Ursula? Yeah, I think I'm going to sing now. Sure, looking forward to it. T-Tap's also sure. If Ursula sings as she always do, success is guaranteed. Yeah, I'll do my best. Don't you mean, I'll do what I can? As a reference to her Merc Mission Squadron. My song. I hope the world's ready for it. Cutscene? Cutscene? Cutscene! Here's the stage.
Kiara, that went great. Yeah, it was awesome. You could really see how much you were enjoying yourself there. Everyone really loved you. There were butterflies in our stomachs and flapping birds in our hearts.
It's all thanks to you, Kiara. You spoke to me. If you hadn't have spoken to me that time, none of this would have happened. Kiara, I've played the Toraganda that you lent me so much. I said I'd give it back to you. I made that promise when we first met. Perhaps now is the time for me to return it.
No! I want you to keep the Toraganda. I mean, Doc can always make another one.
Today feels like a graduation ceremony of sorts. I wanted to give a once-in-a-lifetime performance, and I think I did.
Mama? Really?
I've always wanted to be brave in battle, to do my best for the sake of my friends. I've had these thoughts since the start. But out there on stage, with so many people listening to me, to my song, I finally felt complete, whole, ready to move on.
Mama! That's incredible. I'd be sad to think I'll never hear you sing again. I bet everyone who came here today will be gutted too. But it's up to you, of course. I'm sure you'll do great things, whether as a fighter or a musician.
Yes, I promise to make you proud. But I had so much help from the drivers and Mr. T-Taps. Now it's my turn to give something back.
That's the spirit.
Thanks for everything.
You really are welcome.
Nice one, Ursula. It was worth working towards, right? Rex, I only made it this far with the singing thanks to you. It felt great. It was so much fun. I managed to convey how I felt to so many people out there. Thank you all so much. I didn't do anything. It all happened because you believed in yourself and gave it a shot. Well, thank you. Regardless, for believing in me and the support. Thank you for helping me find this courage inside. Rex, I hope I can make you proud. You know, I completely forgot that this really did kind of tackle the talking about the idol industry. And like even Ursula using the term graduation, that actually floored me now that okay, when I first did Ursula's Quest, because I've never done it since the first time because it takes forever and I just don't really like her quest. But when I first did it, I had never, really learned anything about idol culture and the terminology revolving around idols. And, with the advent of VTubing and with Hololive and with them being the idols and everything, and also with, admittedly, one of my favorite anime accidentally tricking me into learning about idols, that being Zombieland Saga, I have actually started to learn more about the culture and more about the terminology, and, it is fascinating that that Nintendo was talking about this 7 years ago. And, of course, I know that the idol industry has been around for a really stupidly long time. But it's weird to think that, proper idol terminology and culture really was portrayed in a Nintendo game. And I know it was localized in the English release to Popstar, but I mean, if you know, Ursula became an idol. And I know that there's a lot of sketchy, downright evil things that happen with the idol industry, and I don't think it should ever really be glorified. But I do know that the people that become idols really do put a lot of work in, so I can admire that part. I can admire their effort, not exactly the management side of things. Okay, what else can I do? I will save that until after the story beat. Actually, this might be good to do now. Okay, I'll do it right now. I'm already in Mordain, so why not? Go to the old factory, go to the harbor, which I refuse to say the proper name of, because there's no way you're getting me to say that.
We're here! Let's get going!
Especially since where this is located on the Titan, being around the waste, and the name of this harbor is just horrid. What kind of a person would stand around right in a place like this? All of Banner's accomplices were rounded up, but this stinks of his handiwork. That letter was suspicious, alright. Poppy hate to say it, but this feels like trap. I've been waiting for this moment, Tora. Do that. Meh, ho ho! I'm back. Who you? Why you send Tora a letter? Why you want blade data? Tora, dear little pawn, you do not recognize me? Eh? I, Susu, Grampy Pawn of Tora. Full other wing, it got bells on. Emma, did Tora forget voice and face of old Grampy Pawn? You look similar, but there's no way you the real deal. Grampy Pod was killed by Mui Mui. Meh. Tora not believe me. Sad day indeed. Feels like Susu might faint. Tora, Are you sure this isn't your granddad? Grampypon is dead as doornail. Besides, Grampypon better at writing than this imposter. That sad effect of injury from Mui Mui. Limbs no longer move with grace of younger years. Plausibility level of story increased to unexpected levels. Tora still not believe. First Dadapod alive, now somehow Grampypon alive too? Life not that easy, or convenient. Meh. They're nothing for it. This risky move, but Tora has forced my hand. There is proof that Susu who he say he is. What proof? Searching roots of Sophronia tree and Gwyneth Paddies near Urian capital Fonsamima. What you dig up there will prove that I telling the truth. It seems like the only way. Shall we head there, Tora? Masterpon, let's go. Fine. But if this proof no good will convince us, we not come back here. That okay? Take care, Tora. Oh, we really are just wrapping up a lot of plot threads that I've kind of just left hanging. Oh no. Guess we're going back to Uriah. So this is probably my best bet here. The old factory music just is... Like, I've heard a lot of people say it's bad, but... I mean, it's Xenoblade music that isn't from Xenoblade Chronicles X. So I really don't think it's that bad, but I do think it's not up to par with the rest of the series. Still love. I need to stop gushing about Uriah every single time I come here. It is bad that every single time I do it. Yep, here it is. I remember this.
Lend me your strength.
Grant me strength.
Yes, I see. Very well.
Yeah, it's just kind of... I hate to use this word, but it's just kind of middle of the road.
You're all mine.
Oh, of course. The not safe for work portfolio. Yep, he's a member of Tora's family, all right. Tora, what's inside? Tora cannot show. It's very top secret information. If Rex see his head explode? What are you blabbering about? Just show us already. No, Tora cannot. This is special book of Grampypon. Grampypon, Dadapon, and Tora used as design bible for making of artificial blade. Copying Lila's designs, eh? If that book influenced your design, I'm not sure I want to see what's inside. Yeah, let's not dwell on that. Anyway, this means that Nopon is really your granddad. Mama? That true? This book very precious to Grampypon. He spent many hours locked in room with it. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Presence of book means that definitely Grampypon Susu. Grampypon is alive! Masterpon, let's go back to the harbor right away. Yes, Grampypon is waiting. I refuse to say the name of that place. Okay, hang on. I have to show this. Okay, I thought this had a different description. A mysterious book that Susu hid. Its contents are not exactly wholesome. I thought that said something different. That's actually kind of hilarious.
Come out.
I remember there being excuse me. I remember there being a sort of like censorship thing that was going around back when this game released. Like a lot of the community online was talking about censorship, and I specifically remember one area talking about like some book having pictures of blades. Or at least it said pictures of blades. In the English language, but in the original Japanese, it said pictures of women.
Let's make a start.
And I know it has something to do with Torah, because of course it would. But I don't actually know where that dialogue comes from. Torah, it looked like you found what I hoped. Now, do you believe me? What's wrong, Torah? Did Torah forget bygone days when we worked together so passionately with Sunny Pon Tatazo? Torah not forget. You real Grampy Pon Susu. Meme, Torah. You real Biggie Pon now, Torah. Taller than Susu. Thanks to eat tasty sausage every day. Tasty sausage every day? Ew. Anyway, not enough reunioning. There's special important task to do. Did Torah input blade data into Poppy like Susu write in letter? Yes, with help from friends, Torah collect all data. But why Grumpy Pond needs such battle data? It for benefit friends of Torah. That's really weird to read. Honestly, Napon speak is already difficult enough, but the way that Susu is speaking, just for some reason, the words he's choosing, I can't really read it right. But how would help Rex? Poppy, please come with Susu. Susu? Master Pon, permission to go. It's okay, Poppy. Follow Grampy Pon. Understood. If situation become uncomfortable, Poppy will activate stranger danger protocol immediately. Thank you, Poppy. Thank you. I assume such thing of Grampy Pon. You literally had a not safe for work portfolio. I think we can assume the worst. We absolutely can. Is Poppy really gonna be okay? Dora have no idea what big idea is, but Dora trusts Grampy Pon. Hope that is not big mistake. Knowing what I know of your grandfather's proclivities, Tora, perhaps you are right to doubt. Aw yeah, cutscene time.
Everyone, sorry to keep friends waiting.
Poppy! What in Alrest Grampy Pon Susu do?
Some kind of new paint job?
She's got antennae, I know.
He make modifications?
Negative. This puppy is Puppy Mark II. It's great honor to meet friends of Professor.
Huh? He's made a second Poppy?
That's not quite right.
Poppy Mark II operate under remote control of Poppy.
Exactly. Poppy Mark II have no will of her own. Poppy do steering and play Poppy voice through clever speaker system.
This function open world of possibility, like fresh new improv routine where Poppy play off of Poppy.
Shall Poppy demonstrate?
That sounds fascinating, but perhaps best left for another time.
So Grampy Pon want Rex and friends to also have Poppy they can use, and that way make Poppy Mark II.
Wow, we'd be pretty unstoppable with another Poppy by our side.
Friends still thinking small, like tasty sausage for Little Pon. Susu not have time to dream small.
What's he on about?
Poppy, please execute program.
Poppy, hear and obey. Please to come out, Poppy Buster!
Yep.
What the?
Yep.
Why is it shaped like a knob-on?
It is kind of cute, though.
Thank you kindly for your compliment. You too are exceedingly cute.
It talks.
Susu, equip it with specially crafted artificial intelligence program, is made to support Poppy.
Yes, I am indeed, if you pardon the self-aggrandizement, a superlative AI. Your ore is fully warranted.
What?
Oh, this is only tippity tip of iceberg. Poppy?
On mark, ready, go! Poppy Buster, initiate transformation!
Acknowledged, ma'am.
Get in the robot, Shinji. I always forget about that fact.
Oh my.
Okay, I was a bit preemptive with that getting the robot, Shinji.
Here we go!
She's so cute. This isn't fair. What was with the cha-ching?
Poppy Buster, docking complete!
Valued friends of Miss Poppy, the Poppy Buster is standing by to excel, pending your orders.
Whoa! That's so cool!
What the heck? What the heck? This game can go from serious to wild to what the heck in absolutely no time flat, and I kind of love that. Grampypon Susu? Tora not think Grampypon had it in him. This increased Tora's opinion of Grampypon by a factor of 5. Grampypon have many years to expand scope of reading material. I don't want to know that. As I said before, no longer have time to waste on dreaming small. But Tora underestimate Grampypon, and now Tora adjust estimation. Adjust upward. Right, so how would we make use of this Poppy Buster then? Thanks to the data you kindly gathered, I can operate to the greatest effect, irrespective of my driver's experience. In other words, Poppy Buster can become Blade of Rex, or Blade of Nia. There's no matter. Can Poppy Buster be Blade of Tora? Tora already have Poppy. Absolutely correct. Poppy always fight by Mascarpon's side. Touching words move heart of Tora. As long as Tora have Poppy, then Tora not need stupid Poppy Buster. Mom, would you like me to crush him for you? Meh. Tora misspoke. Poppy Buster is greatest of inventions. Please do not crush. Now is time. Poppy Buster seem to be brimming with pep and attitude. Anyone want to go for test drive? Totally. Then, for test purposes, go to Mo'Ardane and defeat Maxos Arachno. Good choice for first opponent. Poppy? You're not yet used to fighting while also controlling Poppy Mark II, so best to take things slow at first. Your fear is absurd and unwarranted, considering I will be there to support Miss Poppy. Poppy feels more confident already. Personality matrix appears slightly outside initial parameters, but learn by doing seem like best approach. That sounds good to Poppy. Okay. You can now engage the Poppy Buster as a blade. Currently, he's engaged to Rex. However, you can engage the Poppy Buster to any driver, except Tora, at any time without having to spend an overdrive protocol. To do so, simply select him on the right driver's engage blades screen. That's a really weird way to put it. Feel free to use the new built power of Poppy Buster in whatever way. I cannot read tonight, goodness. Feel free to use the new built the new built power of the Poppy Buster in whatever way best suits your battle needs. Okay. I should probably make this clear, because it's patently obvious, you know, if you know anything about the genre. But Tetsuya Takahashi, the lead, basically the leader of Monolith Soft and basically head of Xenoblade and everything, is a huge fan of mecha anime and manga, and so the guy puts mechs in everything he works on. I mean, even the first game, the entire premise was just fighting mechs. Well, for most of it, until the plot goes off the rails, but I'm not going to spoil that game. But yeah, it's crazy. Okay, actually, I don't remember where I'm supposed to... Not allowed to pause on that thing? Weird. I don't actually remember where I'm supposed to go for that. I might want to actually... I might want to actually pay attention. Mordane, I know I had to go here. I'm assuming upper level? Yes. Gelidoran Highlands. Oh, looks like we have ads coming in about 5 minutes. I'm getting much better at noticing the pop-up to my left.
Let us go.
Okay. I believe this thing uses a shield hammer, too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my gosh, I am so glad I checked this. Huh. Well, thank you for sticking around as long as you did. I really appreciate it. Let's give him a holy hammer. What? An aquamarine chip.
Okay,
Maxos Arachno. Oh, come on! Mithra's not charged up right now, so I can't use my Topolar. Affinity? What? Already? Seriously? How am I already at max affinity in this battle for this thing? Oh, it's because of Tyra. Oh my word. Okay, yeah, let's just Mithra. No! What?
This is unexpected.
Topple? What do you mean no effect topple? Oh my gosh. The thing was guarding, so of course it didn't work. Dang it! I forgot that Corvin just melts everything with his level 2. Guy is just broken. Now what? Do I have to go back to Grampy Pond? Or back to Grampy Pond, Susu. Okay. I don't know why I keep going through the entire menu. I mean, it makes sense? Question mark? Because, I mean, I'm already in Mordane with that menu, and... I don't know.
Let us go.
Okay, Grampy Bun, we have returned. Meme, you return. Expression on faces tells Susu that test drive was success. Naturally, it was. You can't possibly have expected me to fail, can you? With support from Poppy Buster. Poppy could give 110% energy output. That's great to hear. Was anything needing tune-up? Poppy and Poppy Mark II both operating with no glitches whatsoever. My performance was also flawless. Great news, great news! In that case, Susu give Poppy Buster to Fred, as planned. I'm think? Okay, that's either one typo or two. Oh, okay, it's either one of two typos, rather. It's either supposed to be I'm thinking or I think. I'm think. That's not even Nopon speak, because Poppy Buster doesn't speak like a Nopon. I think I'm going to enjoy your company, friends and companions of Miss Poppy. Likewise. Mel. Then it's about time for Susu to go back into hiding. Campypon not want to see Dadapon? Totazo now living perfectly content life. Without his Dadapon, maybe best to leave that way. After all, great achievement of make Poppy and Lila also possible because Susu not in picture anymore. I believe it better for Tora and Totazo to stand on own feet. Keep inventing wondrous inventions. Tora have complicated feelings now. Campypon, will we meet again? But of course. Dear friends of Tora, please take good care of Tora and Poppy Mark II and Poppy Buster 2. You've got it. We're a caring bunch, really. Please take care of self, Professor. Thank you. Susu surely will, until we meet again. Grampypon Susu. Say, now I think about it. What's that name mean, Poppy Buster? I totally forgot to ask. Yes, it has been bothering me too. Poppy Buster, do you know? Of course I know. Miss Poppy chose it for me. Poppy choose name like that? Indeed. Poppy choose most proper sounding name from list of 3 provided by Professor Susu. What do you mean proper sounding? 3 top ideas the professor were: Number 1, Poppy obey powered Panzer Inferno. Number 2, Susu presents new Poppy XL Deluxe. Really? Really? Gonna play on new Nintendo 3DS XL? That's hilarious that Monolith got away with making fun of Nintendo. And number 3 was Poppy Buster. That's one heck of a choice. Yes, naming sense of Grampypon always was notoriously bad. I can definitely see why you'd choose Poppy Buster over the other 2. As added bit of trivia, name meant to suggest enough power to take down even Poppy. Poppy think that's slightly in bad taste, but then again, what do Poppy know? Coolness of name is paramount. Poppy got that right. Make choice is correct. Tora very proud. The quote rating up on Scholar. Well, I feel a lot better knowing where the name came from. Let's keep up the work, Poppy Buster. Yes, please do. I myself will undoubtedly excel enough to make you swoon, ma'am. I'm sure that together we'll make your Masterpon prouder still. Poppy not think ego of Masterpon need any more stroking, to be fair. I love Poppy. I love Poppy. And now we have 2 of her. I want more Poppy. I want more Poppies. Mass-produce that? No, if you mass-produce Poppy, she loses her specialness. A lot of her cute factor, too. Though the idea of Poppy and Poppy Mark II having a stand-up routine is hilarious to me. Okay, I guess it's time to do this. Well, I'm a bit scared of this part. Because of what we have to do.
Close eye out for trouble.
Okay, let's make a start.
But it's time to go. and do something I've been trying to put off as long as possible. Just because I remember this part of the game really well. Wait a minute, is everybody geared up? I need to make sure. I think everyone is geared up. I don't really want Poppy Buster on Rex right now. Nor do I want Ursula.
Leave it to me.
Rock, pleased to meet you.
Okay, here we go. No, I want Mithra out. I need Mithra out for this.
When did it get so late?
Don't worry. I'll protect you from the scary dark.
A new locale.
Memorial Ruins.
What is this place?
A battleground from the Aegis War. There are many things here, I remember.
The walls and floors are melted. Must have been a hell of a battle.
Ophion isn't the only artifice. You've already seen one other, Siren, the one Mithra commands. But during the war, there were countless artifices, wielded by Malos.
So, it's a site of a fight against him.
Say, what are these artifices anyway? We've only actually met Ophion. We've never even seen Siren, just that light thing it shoots down.
They're a power granted to the Aegises. Divine swords sleeping in Elysium, far above us all.
Hold on, I thought Elysium was a paradise, not a scary weapon stash.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
All that I can find in the corners of my memory is that townscape. I don't know why Father created me, or created the artifices. That's what I want to find out.
Pyra.
It's okay. We'll find out once we get there.
I don't think...
Open a chest, it might turn out great. But until then, it's just a crate. That's rule 4 of the Salvager's Code. Ha ha!
Rex, comparing Elysium to dirty old sea junk?
You see, that's what I love about Rex. And what a lot of people hate about. I thought that said Chad Gogol for a second, and I was about to lose it. But no. That's what a lot of people don't like about Rex, is his unbridled optimism. But I really admire it, honestly. I can kind of respect Rex a lot. And, you know, I also really like that fourth rule of the Salvager's Code. With the, you know, open a chest, it might be great, but until then, it's just a crate. It's basically the exact same sentiment of, well, the famous line from Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're gonna get, or something to that effect. I know that the line has been misconstrued and then misquoted a lot, so I don't actually know what the real line is, but it's the same sentiment. Of, you know, you never know if you don't try. That kind of thing. And I just love that optimistic outlook. Admittedly, I kind of wish I was able to have as optimistic outlooks on things as him. That's something that I'm bad at, honestly. I really am. But optimism can come back to bite you.
You're all mine.
You know, this actually reminds me of a place from Valak Mountain in the first game. I won't spoil what, but it reminds me of that. In fact, it's very similar. What the heck? Did they just copy? No, there's no way, because... Well, I mean, maybe? Okay. So... in a minute, I'm probably going to nix some of the elements on screen, but notably the chat box. Just be warned of that.
My prince, look over there!
Would you look at that? I guess we've arrived.
Whoa, it looks way older than the palace.
Yes, it seems untouched by the ravages of time.
That's it.
Looks like a core crystal. Is that the Omega Theta?
Yes. That's Ophion's control core. It was originally a conduit that I used to communicate with Ophion.
We have to hurry.
Yes, you're right.
Well, can you fix it?
Shut up.
I'm sorry. Mithra? Whoa.
In that case...
Are we rising?
All right, Prince, I've told Genbu to resume circling the Cloud Sea once he's done rising.
Nice. Looks like we made it after all.
Oh, great news! Oh, Tora was not look forward to becoming flat as Argentum monkfish.
A job well done, eh? Hey, Rex, you can remove that thing now.
So it was hidden all the way out here.
What?
No wonder we couldn't find it. I'd just been wondering whether it was time to make an exit. Thanks for saving me the trouble.
Lovely to see that tedious woman isn't here to get in our way this time.
Care to join me in a dance of death, Nia?
I think I just threw up in my mouth a bit.
Mean little girl.
You've come for the Theta, haven't you?
Perceptive, kid.
Condescending much? It's not like there's anything else here.
You are so mean.
Now, hand it over nicely would be the classic line, but no. I'm not letting you escape with your lives. For Jin's sake.
Where are Jin and Malos anyway? There are a few things I need to ask them.
Frankly, I don't think they've got much interest in what you have to say.
Sure about that?
Quite sure, yes.
Not to interrupt the verbal sparring, but how do you plan on doing anything without your blades? We're no pushovers, you know.
Oh, we're quite aware of that. We just don't need them. You see?
Explain yourself.
Core crystals! They're blades?
Worse. Flesh eaters.
Bravo! Very good. We've had many an interruption in the past. But here, that seems less likely. So let's go all out.
You can try, but I assure you, we won't go down easy.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Like I said, all out.
This plot reveal, the first time I witnessed it, genuinely shocked me. I mean, it was pretty obvious. I didn't even realize who I was targeting. I was not paying that any attention. This is one of the reasons I'm a little bit upset that I'm so over-leveled, admittedly. Because by all accounts, like, this fight should be climactic. It should be super duper, you know, it should be more difficult than it is. And I really do regret leveling up as much as I have for this. But this reveal was so crazy. Can we unshackle ourselves, guys? Guys! Team? Mithra, shake it off, please! Thank you. Mikhail? Oh dear. I love the music though. He's still not dead and we're this over leveled? Goodness! Mithra? Hit him with a ray of punishment? I love that you can see like their versions of specials. Like they are still blades because I mean they are flesh eaters. But like the fact that they have, you know, actual like blade specials that even they use is so cool. Patroka, you can stop that. Okay, Mithra, hit him with a level 1. Patroka, I really don't like you. You know what? Patroka, you are not nearly as good as Corvin is. I'm sorry. You are awful compared to Corvin. Core crystal? What are you? What is this thing? What is this? Is Mia just fighting? I should have had Zeke in this fight. Oh well, I'm glad I had Mia. And it's Akos, because of course it's Akos. Really? Really, buddy?
give up on me.
You only hit him once, Corbin? Yeah. You're dead. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Inconceivable! How could we?
These rats!
Warned you, didn't we? You mess with Thunderbolt Zeke, that's what you get. You brought this on yourselves. Anyway, this has gone on long enough. Nighty-night, chaps. Very much looking forward to interrogating you later. Here I go. Bringer of chaos!
Jin? Where did he?
Seems they don't call you Thunderbolt for nothing. That's the first time I've ever missed a vital point.
You bastard!
Prince!
Don't worry yourself. It's just a scratch, really.
Jin, are you okay?
Relax, he's not made of glass.
Malos?
Don't mind me. I'm just a spectator. He, on the other hand, insisted on coming here to settle a score.
Jin did.
Correct. You will give me both the Omega Fetter and the Aegis.
You just try and take them. I know you're strong, but there's no way we're giving you Pyra or Mithra.
You have power, boy, but words do little. If you know what you desire, you will have to show it. Not with words, but with your own strength.
Is that Jin's true form?
What enormous energy.
There's no change to ether energy of surroundings. That energy being emitted from interior of body.
Just like our Pyra then. Where did he even keep all that energy?
How about all that rage energy he's got all pent up inside?
No, that's not it. It's...
Watch out! Here he comes!
Look at me! Behold my will, my power! Empty moment!
Quicken arts!
Okay. Even now, even as over-leveled as I am, this fight still scares me. The music is amazing, too. That was gonna be a long... I'm sad. I wanted that to go on for longer.
With wounds like that, they're done for. It's their biggest weakness.
Your struggle is pointless. My power gives me control over all elementary particles.
Party... what?
This allows me to accelerate my body to the speed of light. No matter how far ahead you can predict, your movements themselves are limited. You are no match for me.
Mithra!
I'm still here. Rex, we have to slow him down. Match light speed with light speed.
Got it. Okay. Here we go. We do it?
Didn't I tell you? I can manipulate elementary particles. And the Aegis's attacks are nothing but a stream of particle energy. The particles that form it are too heavy to truly reach light speed. The result is obvious.
Oh, no. Mithra's attack didn't...
Jin.
It's over, boy. Eat this!
Ah!
Rex! Pyra!
These are...
Artificial blades!
Of course. That's why you were at Banner's factory. You won't win so easily! Lady Morag!
Whoa. You're quite a looker from up close. Killing you will be such a waste.
Let me go! You pig!
Stop it!
I'm surprised you're still breathing. Relax. You'll be able to rest after I've pried that core crystal from your chest.
I won't die here. I have to reach Elysium. I have to find the answers we're all looking for.
What answers? In this world, there are no answers.
Ah!
Enough! I'm the one you want. Isn't that right? Leave them out of this.
Aw, look. What a touching scene. Are you going to beg for their lives?
No mockery, Mick. This is serious business.
Put the sword away, Jin. If not,
You'll do what exactly?
I will annihilate myself.
What?
You need me alive, don't you, Malos?
You worked that much out, did you? Well done. But how would you make good on that threat? You don't have that kind of...
Are you so sure about that?
This is a shock. I didn't think you had it in you.
What's going on?
She's controlling Mithra's artifice herself.
She's controlling Siren through sheer willpower?
Go ahead. I'll deflect it with my powers. Just like before.
You could do that. If I used the particle cannon itself. But this is the targeting ray. It moves at the speed of light. And if I turn up the output just a little, that light alone has enough power to annihilate a single blade.
You.
One signal from me, and my body will be scoured from this world. Faster than you can blink. So, Jin?
How unexpected. That you and Aegis would say something like that. So you'll do it. Open the gates to Elysium for us.
Yes. If that is your wish.
Don't, Pyra! They'll just...
Jin?
Very well.
Pyra. Mia. Keep Rex safe for me.
No. No way. I don't agree to this.
I'm really sorry, Rex.
Pyra? But why? Pyra!
Look at the state of you. You hadn't even noticed. Your own blade has been wounded so deeply, and all you can think of is yourself. You awakened the Aegis. I thought you might have been different, but you're just a fool. A pitiful, childish fool.
Pyra! Pyra!
Okay. I need to say something here. Even now, after playing through this game countless times, and knowing what was coming, knowing, everything that was about to happen, that still gets me. That entire cutscene, the preluding fight as well, are absolutely gut-wrenching to me. And honestly, that scream of Pyra from Rex is one of the best instances of him voice acting, Al Weaver's voice acting in the entire game to me. Like, I don't know why, because I know it's not particularly good. but the amount of emotion that I can still even feel, even though it's not the greatest scream he has in the game. This cutscene hurts. This entire section hurts. Because you get that victory. You get, okay, you've rescued Tantal. You've restored the Omega Fetter. And then all of that is ripped away. And like I said, optimism can be a double-edged sword. And it doesn't get any better.
Praetor Amalthus.
What is it?
I have a report to make regarding the situation with the Aegis in Tantal.
Please, come inside.
Yes, Your Eminence.
So, Jin finally has his hands on the Aegis. It seems the boy wasn't good for much after all. Unless he can find what is lost.
Your Eminence?
Hector.
Yes?
Prepare the ceremony.
At once, Praetor.
Rex, still sleeping? It's 2 days now.
His injuries were quite severe. The worst is over, but his body needs time to recover.
He'd better get well soon, or... Rex? What's that?
I'm leaving.
But where will you go?
Good question. Can't live on Gramps anymore. Maybe I'll head for Argentum.
Rex, you...
What the hell are you talking about, Argentum? What about Pyra? Do you know how desperate the situation is? Or have you finally lost it, you idiot?
I know, okay? It's just...
Just what?
I'm done.
Done?
When I became the driver of the Aegis, her driver, I felt like I could do anything. But I was just kidding myself. All I've managed to do is hurt her. Again and again. So, I'm done.
Oh, for crying out loud, Rex! She got herself caught to save you!
I know. So what?
So what?
Those guys are way out of my league. I can't beat them. It's hopeless. I understand that now. She'll be safe with them. They're not gonna hurt her like I do. So, I'm leaving. I've just been kidding myself all along. Me, a driver, in the end, salvaging is all...
You bloody idiot! Hurts, yeah? But that pain's nothing compared to what Pyra must be feeling right now. She went with those bastards knowing full well how much it would hurt. For our sake, not hers.
I get it, I know. But what do you want me to do? I couldn't even slow him down. Even the Artifice's attack couldn't touch him. What chance do I have against a guy like that? The more I fight, the more Pyra gets hurt. She'll be better off without me by her side.
Do you actually mean that? Do you not have the slightest idea how it felt for her to leave you?
With me here, he'll suffer even more, lose even more. So maybe Rex is better off without me. Rex, and the whole world, they don't need me. That's just how it feels.
Pyra thought you'd be better off if she was dead. Did you know that? She is planning to sacrifice herself to defeat them.
Huh?
You drove her to this, but here you are, giving up! You said you'd get Pyra to Elysium, didn't you? You'll eat your words just like that?
Hey, Mum, Dad, it's been a while. A ton happened, you know? I became a driver. And this girl is Pyra. My new partner. I know you'd love her. We're going to Elysium, Pyra and me. I don't know what's coming next, but you'll be watching over us, right, guys?
Forget it. We'll rescue her on our own. This loser, he's not the Rex we joined up with. Let him go wherever the hell he wants.
Come now. Let's not start fighting amongst...
Let's give them a chance to work this out, shall we?
You know,
Nia quite right. Rex definitely not behaved like himself. Giving up after one loss? That not Rex I know at all.
But...
Now is not time for excuses!
Poppy?
Poppy is hurt to see Rex like this. Poppy
Okay,
and
this
Master
isn't
Pun
fair.
are not real Blade and Driver.
This is not
So
fair.
Poppy and Master Pun looked up to Rex lots. Rex worked very, very hard to get this far. When Rex tries hard, Poppy and Master Pun try hard. Rex like bullseye we aim for. Without Rex, we not know which way to go. So please, Rex cannot give up and stop here.
Poppy.
My prince?
Chum.
Huh?
My old man wants to see you. Time to go.
Okay. Anytime. Sorry, that actually really... Every time I see that, where Poppy gets involved, it really does just break me. Every single time. I don't know why. But just seeing a someone, you know, as happy and as adorable and upbeat as Poppy always is, break down like that. He's really hurt. It really hurts. And you know, I've said multiple characters are my favorite. Zeke and Nia and everyone. But I think the best
When did it
character.
get so late?
Like
The days
those characters are my favorite. They are my favorite character. But the best character in the game is Poppy. Hands down, Poppy is the best. Poppy gets the most, I think, growth out of all of the characters in the game, all the main characters. And, you know, her coming to terms with that she's really not a proper Blade. And just, it hurts seeing Poppy sad. Every time, it really does bring me to tears. I wish I could say I'm hamming it up and I'm joking, but I'm really not.
Are you all right to be up and about?
Yeah. I'm all healed up.
Sincere apologies. If I hadn't attempted to destroy the Aegis, they would never have.
If you'd done nothing, they'd have come for her anyway. You're not to blame, Your Majesty. It's my fault.
500 years ago, this kingdom was rent in twain. Some followed Adam, who sought to live with blades and titans as equals. Others opposed him, preferring to consider humans as the masters and titans as our tools. When Adam returned to the Ether, his rivals seized power, leveraging the power of the Omega Fetter. They declared themselves the Tantalese Royal Dynasty.
Claiming they were the hero Adam's descendants.
Precisely. My ancestors merely used the name of the beloved Adam in order to win over the people. Before long, we resolved to protect ourselves from meddlesome foreigners by descending deep into the Cloud Sea, taking the dirty secret of our family's lineage with us. The Praetorium, for their part, did not protest. Can you guess why?
No.
They offered to stay silent in exchange for a certain resource. An annual tribute comprising a fixed quantity of core chips. I have something I wish to show you.
What is it? What is this?
This is Gembo's ether flow. The Titan draws in the fabric of the Cloud Sea and uses it as a source of energy. This energy flows throughout the Titan's body in the form of ether. Refining and crystallizing this ether creates core chips. This process is what you see before you.
So, in other words, you're siphoning away a portion of the Titan's energy.
Our cold climate and poor harvests, they are the unfortunate side effects of this process.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
Core chips are vital to every nation's military and energy policies. The Praetorium desired this power.
How come?
Alrest at the time was in crisis. But for the Praetorium, it was a precious chance to expand their sphere of influence.
So they missiled in.
As a result, Tantal fell into a chronic energy shortage. Then, well, you saw for yourselves. Near frozen earth, failing crops, the Tantalese people are forced to live in abject poverty.
So why not just leave the Cloud Sea? Genbo can move, right? Just go somewhere warmer.
They fear contact with other nations. Too afraid it might expose the truth behind the legends they spun about Adam.
That would explain their isolationism.
Indeed. That was 5 centuries ago. Now the Aegis has awakened. The Praetorium is demanding we hand over the Omega Theta. They are threatening to reveal our secret if we do not acquiesce.
Indollar? Threatening you?
I get it now. That's what was in that letter.
Enough was enough. I couldn't stand by and let the Tantalese people suffer any longer. Therefore, I made a decision.
And that's why you...
Yes. I knew there was a chance that the Praetorium would use the Aegis against us. But if I could neutralize her power, perhaps we would stand a chance of opposing them. And perhaps by saving my people from poverty, I could absolve the sins of my forefathers.
You didn't think about using the Aegis's power yourself?
Wielding such power is beyond my means. I am under no illusions. However, does the same apply to you? I felt something. When I looked in your eyes, I knew. Perhaps you are the one to whom we can entrust the Aegis's power.
Father?
In the end, it seems I only managed to make things worse. I can blame nothing but my own judgment. This tome records the deeds of the hero Adam. According to this, he saved the world from destruction using a white sword, and then disappeared, along with a red sword.
White and red? It must mean Mithra and Pyrrhus swords.
Whoever wrote this must have had a personal connection to Adam. And, most curiously, after Adam disappeared, the author of this book went looking for something.
something.
The third Aegis sword.
There's a third.
Apparently, this sword was as transparent as diamond and gave off a clear, brilliant light. But Adam went his whole life without using the sword. In fact, he could not use it.
What do you mean, couldn't?
The sword was simply too powerful. Even he, the legendary hero, could not contain the power it commanded. And thus, fearing its power, he sealed it away somewhere. The author therefore surmised that this sword alone was the one true sword of the Aegis. Now, Rex, you were defeated by Jin. Doubtless that man is a powerful warrior. But even so, can this be right? Can the Aegis herself truly be outmatched by a single opposing blade? Would it not make more sense to presume that you lost because you have yet to unlock the true power of the Aegis?
You mean I'm the one who's been holding them back? Your Majesty, where is that sword? We have to find it somehow. We have to find that sword and rescue Pyro and Mithra.
Regrettably, the book does not specify the sword's location.
But there must be.
However, reading between the lines, it seems the author suspected that the sword lies somewhere in Leftheria. It's not much, but that's where I would begin the search.
In Leftheria.
Are you ready?
Huh?
Are you ready to do what it takes to be their true driver?
Gramps?
Well, are you, Rex?
Yes! Of course! I'm going to be the driver that Pyra and Mithra deserve. And then, I'm gonna take them to Elysium.
Then come with me. I'll show you the way.
My son.
Yeah?
I have a favor to ask of you as your king.
Well, that's a first. Are you feeling okay, old man? Maybe you're coming down with something.
The Aegis needs... No, rather the boy needs protection.
You mean Rex?
Yes, I saw something in that boy's eyes. A light that must never go out.
Steady on, old man. People will get the wrong idea. Fine. Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Nah, it's not like I wasn't gonna go with him anyway.
You really can't judge a book by its cover. Who'd have thought that sweet-looking girl would threaten to destroy herself? Didn't she realize taking her own life would mean the boy died too?
Oh, she knew exactly what she was doing.
The whole thing was a bluff then?
No, not at all. The reason she gave her core crystal to the boy was to replace his heart after Jin put paid to it. An Aegis core encodes the blueprints for all life. She took advantage of that.
Incredible. I had no idea such a thing was possible. Aegises truly are a breed apart.
Cores are constantly accumulating data about the outside world. The fact that their injuries are mirrored is a result of their twin cores exchanging information. If you wanted to be poetic about it, you could say that their very lives are intertwined. But there's nothing to stop her from severing that link.
What do you mean?
Before issuing the kill order to the Artifice, she would have transferred the remainder of her core to the boy, letting him live on, heart complete. An Aegis can survive for a short time without a core crystal. Don't ask me why. It's just how we were made.
So that's the reason Jin agreed to her terms.
He couldn't care less about the boy. But he wasn't about to lose this one. Simple as that.
The start of chapter cutscenes are always super long and very crazy with their lore drops. And that one in particular is really nice. That set of two really are nice. Yeah, I had to snooze an ad break. I'm sorry, but it's coming in about 5 minutes. It looks like. I didn't want to have it interrupt the cutscenes. Come on, Rex. For the moment, let's return to Funset Village. Back to the village. I'll explain everything in detail once we get there. Just head to Funset for now. Right. Oh. I really do just absolutely love this part of the game. I really do. Not just because, you know, it's the lowest, and then, you know, having that glimmer of hope. Even though I do love that as, like, a storytelling device. I do love it. I know it's cliche, but I love it. But also because, you know, we do get lore about, you know, the Aegis crystals and other stuff as well. And the idea that Adam couldn't control the third sword. And what that means if you've played the first game. Again, I'm not going to spoil any of the first game. Because that's not what I'm going to do. Nor am I going to spoil things that happen later in this game. But if you know the first game, you understand what those words mean. And they really do carry a lot more weight. You don't have to play the first game to really understand anything in this game. But knowledge of it can really reveal stuff way faster than the game does itself. I'm trying to skirt words, and I hope I'm doing a decent-ish job. Because I know it's weird. But I do think that it's time to hit the gacha. Because we don't have... Oh my gosh, I have 50 of these? Well, we're gonna be here a while then. We don't have access to Pyra anymore. At least for the time being. Until we save her. So it might be a good idea to try to get some new rare blades on Rex. And as always, I do want to watch the Awakenings, so we're gonna be here for, like, forever. And maybe I could get a good blade for Rex. And if I get a good blade for somebody else on Rex, I probably will end up overdriving. That's a common. I'd love to have a supercut, like I was talking about a couple streams ago. I want to, at the end of this, do a supercut of just me opening all of these core crystals from throughout the game, having a counter, like maybe in like the top right of core crystal number 572 or something, and like getting oh, that's a common. I saw the fins on the top of the head, or the wings rather. Very interesting that these common blades kind of look like a race from the first game. One of the races of bionists. Never actually thought about it until now. Or maybe I have, I just don't remember. But yeah, at the end of this, I'm probably gonna try to edit together like a supercut. You know, maybe not like show the entire Awakening sequence. But I think it would be funny just to see how many crystals I have to open up to get every single rare blade that I want. Although that would probably, you know, take most of my editing skill. That I don't really have. Think that was a common? Yep. I mean, like I said, there's only 5 gacha blades left in the game. So the odds of me actually getting one are very low, but they're not 0. Like, there's always the off chance that I can get the 0.1% chance. That was not it. And yes, I am going to use all my commons, and then rares, and then legendaries. And I do want to watch The Awakening, because I do like seeing the portraits. Like, the silhouettes that pop up are blade portraits. And if you know the portrait, you know who you're getting. Okay, that is just a common giant blade. I don't really need a common giant anymore, because I already finished off the Poppy Buster. Also, that's another reason I wanted the Poppy Buster when I got it, because I knew we were about to lose massive powerhouse that is Pyra and Mithra. See, everything I do kind of has reason and purpose. And that's also another reason I wanted to finish off those, wanted to finish off those blade quests before really tackling that story progression. Because Pyra and Mithra are required for a lot of those. Oh, I was not paying attention to ads. I am so sorry for that. Common Blade. Atsuki? Come on. That is a common again. Sugumi? Wow, we're only 10 in at this point? Goodness. I mean, it's going quick, admittedly. Quicker than I thought it would. Burning through these crystals. Seriously, there were 2 rare blades that showed up in that draw. Choryu? Choryuken! Really? How to actually get the buttons. Oh, the most recent ones I can just get rid of. Honestly, I'm really never going to see myself using them. Even for merc missions, I'm pretty sure I've done most of the merc missions in the game. There's not really much point in me having a lot of common blades anymore. I just have to be sure not to release a rare. If I do, mean, the game saves whenever you open a core crystal, so it's not the end of the world if I mess up, but I don't want to mess up.
Thanks for...
Later! Later!
Sorry, Yago, but you have to go. Bahaya? Moyoi?
Goodbye.
Zero!
Mire? Atsuharu? Deku? Shiden? Ingar? Ani? Yamato? Kokras? Mikoto? Bengara? Wakaba? Chirome?
This...
I don't want to go too crazy with the dismissing, because eventually I am going to need some of these commons for just like skill checks and stuff. So I think I'm probably gonna end that there. I go back to opening. Come on, give me good blades, please. I need good rare blades. Really? After all that hype, I got a common. Ugh. I do and don't like that there's not a 10-pull option. I've spoken of this before, but if they ever do like a remake or anything with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, that is something that I'm really torn on if I'd want or not. Because I know that, you know, gacha games typically do, you know, if you get a legendary pull, they'll do the CG, or the CG? Is that what they're called? I don't actually know. The cutscene. Or the SSRs. The super rares, or whatever the SSR actually stands for. I know that they'll do that for whoever you get. And if you get two, you get 2 SSR cutscenes back to back. But I don't know how I would feel about that, because it would feel a lot less, I don't know, dramatic and personal. And with all the lore surrounding the, blades and how they're awakened, I don't think it would really fit. But from a gameplay perspective, I absolutely could see, you know, the need and want for it. Because this is so slow. Especially if you're like me and you don't like skipping the cutscene, which I admit, you know, makes it so much longer, but if you skip the cutscene, it also skips the SSR CG. I'm really hoping for really one rare blade. If I can get a really one of 2. There are 2 of the 5 that I really want, I should say. That's what I'm trying to say. But one of them is the 0.1%, which, yeah, right. The other is the most overpowered, or one of the most overpowered blades in the game. Shinra? Shinra. That's the dragon from Dragon Ball, isn't it? Like the Wish Dragon? Oh, I think, or is that Shinron? I could be very wrong on that, and if I am, I'm embarrassed. That could have been a rare? Nope, it's a common. Momiji? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce Japanese names very well. I apologize, I'm trying my best. You see, there's one silhouette that I'm just not understanding who it is. Because the weapon that said blade has, just, I can't recognize it. And it's really throwing me. Because that first silhouette, I know exactly who that is. And honestly, that rare blade just keeps showing up to taunt me. Just keeps showing up to taunt me, rather. That's proper English. Okay, since I'm just opening crystals and I really don't think I'm gonna get a rare anytime soon, I gotta say, I really love Lady Morag and Zeke's inclusion in this little arc here. You know, being the kind of adult guiding figures to, admittedly, the younger part of the crew with Nia, Rex, and Tora. You know, having Lady Morag and Zeke there as not really parental figures, but more guidance figures, really, I think, helps the story a lot. Because Morag's, you know, let's not get involved, let's let them sort it out themselves speech was really nice, actually. And of course, you know, they get terrified when they think that Rex is about to get punched by Poppy at full power. Which, I mean, to be fair, would be absolutely horrifying because Rex would pretty much cease to be at that point. Because, I mean, Poppy is shown to have super strength. And then, you know, for Poppy's admittedly emotional maturity of, you know, even though she, like, is angry, she understands a little bit, but she's also still upset with Rex. And instead of going out in anger, she, you know, tries to comfort him in her own adorable little way. Which I really find really fascinating. And it just goes to show, again, like, I know I harp on it every stream of Xenoblade. I do. But it really does spit in the face of you know, the stigma this game has against it of, oh, it's just, you know, anime girls, cute anime girls doing cliche anime stuff. No, it's so much deeper, and I really hope I've been showing that off and kind of trying to do the game justice. I'm not going to, you know, be like, oh, media literacy and all that, because I'm not that pretentious, and I'm not that, you know, I'm not that, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not that, I guess pretentious is probably the best. Because, you know, I'm not going to say I know better than anyone else, because I don't. But I don't like the stigma this game has around it. But at the same time, I can understand it because of character designs, as I've said multiple times. And I've even had some of my chatters make fun of me for saying it, but it really is that the common defense point of the game being, if you can look past the character designs, you're in for an amazing time, is so true. And I hate that part of the fandom of this game has kind of turned that into a catch-all, because there are some problems with certain characters. But, like, for the most part, it's not as, to use the genre term, ecchi as a lot of people make it out to be. I mean, yes, you get a few scenes early on. The whole Poppy awakening for the first time thing is... Again, it's used for levity a lot of the time in the early game. But once you hit about the midpoint, all of that pretty much disappears, for the most part. Like, I can't think of a single point from this point on where there's any you know, ecchi or lewd sort of joke or anything. At least in the story. There may be some in, like, Blade quests, but again, that's optional, and that can pretty much be done at any point in the story as long as you meet the requirements, character-wise. So I understand that, but, like, strictly story speaking, I don't really think that there's any moments like that. And, you know, some of the worst ones are, you know, when Poppy is awakened, it's the whole rumor about Nia being executed. And so you need a little bit of levity to, you know, let's not take it too seriously right now. This is only chapter 2 of the game. Come on now, calm down. And then, really the second scene that everybody harps on is admittedly a little worse, with the Mithra sleepwalking scene that is famous. But that is directly after Vandam's death, and, you know, you need that little bit of comedy. And it also, you know, introduces Mithra's personality of... The way I've always interpreted that scene, and again, I could be wrong. Full disclosure, I could be wrong. But the way I interpret that scene is, you know, Mithra sleepwalking because... And ending up... There's no good way to say this and word it, but ending up in Rex's bed because she feels, I guess, you know, secure and safe near him. And there's some stuff in the DLC storyline that kind of lends to that too. And I feel like, you know, she's just awakened. She is terrified. She's dealing with her own trauma. And I think deep down she finds herself really safe with Rex because he is trying to protect her in that scene where she awakens. And, you know, Mithra being the sort of tsundere kind of caricature, or character, rather, not caricature, but archetype. That's the word I'm looking for. The tsundere archetype really kind of fits with that because, you know, Tsun being, like, tsunderes being, oh, I hate you, but secretly, you know, I actually really, really care for you, really love you kind of characters. Like, it gets, and I feel like if you didn't have that levity and, you know, that kind of subtext to that scene, Mithra really comes off as kind of a jerk. At least in my eyes. In those early scenes. And I really like what they did because, you know, having a joke like that and being able to read between the lines kind of makes the player that, you know, actually paid a little bit of attention say, okay, she's not as rough. Rough? Is that the word? Probably not, but she's not as standoffish as she first appears whenever she slaps Rex for wanting to protect her. And you do get a little of that. I think, at least I think in the cutscene I'm thinking of. Not the Mithra waking up one. But the one, like, where Vandam dies. I'm pretty sure she turns away and she kind of blushes before transforming back into Pyra. So even that is a little bit of a clue that, you know, she doesn't actually have any sort of disdain for Rex. I'm just trying to make any sort of commentary while opening these crystals. I'm sorry. I know it can be a little boring, but I'm not trying to at least be entertaining to a degree, I guess. Wait a minute, is this the blade I've been... No. I really want to know who that blade is. Hey, Chidori! That's a name I got on one of my first playthrough back in 2017. Wow. Chidori, you appeared again! Yeah, but there are 2 rare blades that I would love to get. But I don't want to spoil the names. Ah, this isn't fair. But I'm slowly running through all the commons, so I'll have a better chance with the rare crystals. Because, I mean, obviously the commons are the worst. But all core crystals have a 0.1% chance of giving me the 0.1% chance blade, so it is best to open them all. And I'm only down to 10 commons, so it won't be that bad. That's a common, I think a common beast blade. Nope, that was a common female blade. I'm so sorry. Okuyo. Okuyo. Also, man, those cutscenes really just make me love Lady Morag even more. The past couple. That looked like a common. I saw the cat ears and I was thinking it was somebody else. Like I didn't realize that they were the cat ears of the common blade. That's a little bit upsetting, but it's a whatevers. A very big silhouette. And that was the beast blade. Okay, I was just one off. Oh, it's Taiga. Is that the Minecraft biome where I can find foxes and spruce trees? No. I mean, yes, the taiga is where that would happen, but not exactly what I'm talking about right now. Seriously, I got 2 rare blades in that pull. You're kidding me. 2 rare blade silhouettes, and I get Orochi. You're not even the cool Orochi from Okami. If I could get that guy as a blade, that would be amazing. Yamata no Orochi. Well, there was another rare blade. And honestly, I'm surprised I haven't gotten that one because that one is usually so common for me. Like, I don't think there's ever been a playthrough where I haven't gotten that rare blade super early on. Which is hilarious because I love that rare blade. I know I'm using common crystals, but still, can I at least get one good blade, one rare? From these 50-something commons? So it does not feel like I went... it does not feel like I, dismissed that many commons. Speaking of commons... Ooh, let's play a Xenoblade drinking game. Let's not do that. That's a bad idea. I think we're down to the last 4. That's, well, potentially these are before the Patroka dropped. Patroka, did you give us a rare blade? Maybe? Possibly? Somewhat? Not quite really? That's a 1-star blade. Well, you have 2 more shots, Patroka. Come on, big money. Well, big blade. Well, okay, that is a big blade, but not the kind of big blade I wanted. Yes, that is a giant blade, but thank you, Moo, for showing up. I appreciate it, but I do not require your services. And Patroka gave us not a rare blade at all. Which is sad, but what are you gonna do? Madoka? As in Madoka Magica? Okay. One of the rare crystals. Rex, please, envision one of the rare blades I want. Or, well, that we need. And that's a common. Maybe you misunderstood me, Rex. Maybe that's it. Wow, 2 Okami references? Orochi and now Shiranui? That's gotta count for something, right? I cannot wait to learn more about that sequel game. I've done some more research into that, by the way, and apparently they're basically writing Okami Den off as, as not canon. Of course. For these. I think if they're a 2-star or lower, I'm gonna get rid of them at this point. Because I think 3 and 4s are usually the good ones. The good rare blades. Didn't feel right to say. I didn't like wording it like that. Sorry, Orochi. Sorry, Taiga. Sorry, Kuko. Okuyo. Amane? Nori. Chidori. You always were a 1-star, even in my first play. Uyoshi. Vendara. Iki. Yuzu. Or like you zoom away. It's horrible. I apologize. That's awful. I apologize. That was in bad taste. Era. That's actually a cool name. I'd make like a good name for like an elf character in like as like a D&D character. Era something. I'm gonna have to remember that. Sarasa. That's the country that Daisy rules. Sarasa land. Rogane. Miyuki. Omiji. Shinra. Nazuna. Oh my gosh, I just got so scared because I thought I had released Praxis. It scared me so much, you have no idea. You know what? I want to use some truth boosters. Actually, I'll use some compassion boost. 3 of them. Because maybe I can coax one of the rare blades into showing up using these boosters. I doubt it, but... we can always try. Excuse me. I feel like we've been here forever. Ooga. Nope. I think the twin tails threw me off that time. No boosters, let's just go. looked interesting. But it was a common. Oh, the helmet threw me? Hang on, I wanna do something before I open any more crystals. Agility, strength. Ether, deck. I'm just scrolling down now, watching the luck stat to see. No. Okay. Realistically, this probably would have been a better idea to do earlier, but... you know. I am not a smart zombie. I get excited every time it's a beast blade. I'm getting hurt. What are the odds that the 5 rare blades I need come from those 5 legendary crystals? Probably 0, admittedly, but who is that? This is the weirdest game of who's that Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? It's Charizard! Imagine. You confound me. I boosted my luck stat. Let me actually look up if the luck stat does anything. Whoa! That was a 4-star. At the very least, that's good. Okay, he was a 4-star blade. Really? Just an electric axe. But a 3-star nonetheless, so I can't complain too much. What the fuck do... Okay, so apparently the luck stat does affect your gacha pulls to a degree. Interesting. What are you getting at, game? I'm actually really upset that I haven't gotten a rare blade yet. I really thought I would have one. I mean, I know I'm down to 5 gachas, but this is ridiculous. Come on. Isen. Let me just try this. Max out the justice stat. Let's just see. A bit of a last ditch effort. Last ditch effort. That's a weird. I don't actually know where that phrase comes from. Nope. That's okay, I still have the 5 legendaries. You start off by trying to get this character. One more time. I don't think there's any dark rare blades left. Like dark elemental rare blades. I didn't even get a dark type? Okay. Let's try wind. Really, game? Hayabusa? That's another Okami name. I really want that wind blade that I'm trying to get. Always disheartening to see the blade you want appear in the cycle. Okay, I have 2 blades left. Or two crystals left. For luck mods. The luck mod.
Rock on!
No, I didn't want to. What do I keep doing that for? Oh, that's all of his blades. Okay, well. Huh. I don't think any of the rare blades we have any sort of... No. That's upsetting. This is as high luck stat as Rex can get. 377. Got 2 last tries. Not exactly looking super hopeful here, but... That's a common. One last crystal. Gonna give it my all one more time. Well, I got a rare blade at the very least.
Tum-ty-tum! Tum-ty-tum! Tum-tum! Hey! I'm Electra! Zippy, zippy,
Where's the background music? background music is just gone.
I don't know how things will turn out, but I'll do my best.
That was weird without the background music. Okay, well, at least I have Electra. That marks me down to 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's only 4 rare blades left in the game that are gacha based. Oh, that's cool. What? 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 Well, there it is. This is what I need. And this will probably be the last thing I do tonight, is doing this quest. Because now we have to go stay at the inn in Argentum with Poppy QT. Equipped. So, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to equip... I think I'm going to play as Tora for a minute.
Let's rest a spell.
Right. Where to next?
And also, I might as well equip Electra.
Sock it to him.
Socket, because she's Electric Blade. Ugh.
I won't let you down. I hope.
It's
at
weird
least.
not having Pyra. It really is odd. Let's let Rex rest. And speaking of resting, I want to know. I just have to know. Oh my gosh. If I wanted to, I could tap into this and just be uber powerful for the rest of the game. That is a little bit disconcerting, to say the least. Master Pawn, Poppy have small request to make. What this about? Would it be Poppy eyeing up secret tasty sausage stash of Tora? Master Pawn can keep sausage. Not even little bit interested. There's something Poppy has been wanting to try out. Wanting to try out? Like novel combination of tasty sausage and Argentum noodle soup? Master Pawn can keep sausage soup. What that attitude? Tora not raised Poppy to have no appreciation for finer things. What Poppy want to try is love potion. Love potion? Who Poppy want use love potion on? On Poppy? Poppy use love potion on Poppy. Is Poppy need more self-esteem? Need want to love self more? That's not what Poppy mean. Poppy want to find out if potion like that have any effect on Poppy. Meh. Poppy have good point. That's very intriguing experiment. Alright, Tora make love potion for Poppy. Master Pawn know how to make love potion? It'd be easy peasy with proper ingredient. Master Pawn's so amazing. Meh. Only problem is ingredients may be a little bit tricky to gather. What ingredients Master Pawn need? I have all kinds of ingredients, but most tricky plant is called Flutterheart Grass. Very rare plant, only grow in place called Sealed Quarry in Tantal. That sound quite arduous task. Will Master Pawn go to all trouble of get rare plant for Poppy? Of course. Tora will do very best to make Rex fetch plant. Once rare blade, once rare plant obtained, All we need to do is cook a potion at burningest place in Argentum. Understood. Time to start mission. Taking Love Source. Sure, why not? I'll do it.
Did you have a rest?
Theoretically, I already have everything.
Nice cat nap.
Yeah, I already have everything. Okay. Well, aside from this. Oh no, maybe I don't have it. But, well, I mean, I probably already do, admittedly. Where is upper level? I'm looking for the hidden throne? Airborne throne, that's it. See, this is what exploring actually really helps get you.
Long
Johnny's make Tora tired.
Refresh and set off again.
Come now, Poppy. There we go. Beautiful. I know where to go, Compass. Don't worry. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, 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 bum. This is not how ice works, Monolith! Oh my gosh, I just barely grabbed it. And Nia didn't. And... oh, I have to... what? Ah, this is... make Love Source at the fiercest fire in Argentum. Sorry. I believe that is... actually, I don't remember where I have to do this. I would think the Rumbletum Canteen, but... I don't know for certain.
Let us go.
Where the heck is the blaziest fire in all of Argentum? Oh, it's up here. Yep. Okay. Fiercest fire. Fiercest fire. Oh my gosh. This is going to be expensive to do what I want. But... so, this is Love Source. Yes. A very effective potion Tor read about in book as Little Pond. Definitely make people like each other. Is safe for Poppy to drink? Of course it's safe. Then, here go nothing. Poppy not feel anything special. Ah, Poppy pay closer attention. Tora feel difference already. This feeling. Tora feels stronger trust than ever coming from Poppy. Master Pond. Poppy feel it too. Potion is success. It's actually quite strange feeling to trust Master Pond this much. Usually Master Pond seem more sketchy. That is power of Love Source. Amazing! Love Source is a pouch item that greatly increases trust. From now on, if you pick more Flutterheart Grass and Tantal, you can make more of the elixir here. This one item saves so many hours of grinding. Well, it does build trust. The Love Source didn't work quite as expected, but it does build trust at least. And now you can make it at will. Yay! Okay. So, demonstrate this. I want to... ooh.
I'll strive to match your expectations.
Hello there.
Pilot Poppy is one doing the driving.
You know what? Rex probably needs this more than anybody. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I've waited for this.
Yeah. Let me see what Newt's trust is at before I use this. Oh yeah. This is gonna be good. And Electra is already trusting.
I just keep getting zappier!
Oh, right. Side quests reward 200 trust. Praxis? Okay, 166 on Praxis. So, if I go here and... Love Source?
Having this makes me real happy.
Let's just see. Is that across the entire party? No, there's no way that's. It has to be just on the character that it's used on, right?
Optic sensors powered up.
All systems nominal.
Homology, salvaging mastery. Ow, Dromark.
I grow ever stronger. Perhaps I can be of use even outside of battle.
Dromark, with your botany knowledge. Oh. Nim!
Wow! My powers know no bounds.
Nim! I'm so happy. For her.
I just keep getting zappier!
Electra, you only were just... What?
I'll be stronger tomorrow than I am today.
You know, the weird part is I don't actually think we can complete Newt's quest right now. This?
I knew there was more to learn than that.
This is actually going to be really crazy.
Okay, where are we off to?
That for me, Corbin.
You've opened the door to unlimited possibilities. Dunno, I just thought I'd say something cool.
Okay, so... The last thing I really want to do, now that I'm looking at this, is I want to at least go speak to this one last guy for Corbin. And then probably call it, because this has been going on a long time. We've done a lot tonight.
Long journeys make Dora tired.
I love Poppy with twin tails. Tell us all your problems. We're here to help. Well met, Special Inquisitor and companions. Are you familiar with the Chunsog Wastes? Naturally. Some aggressive monsters have been spotted there in recent months. Our men are struggling to keep them in check. Sounds rough. You want us to pay them a visit and sort things out? Well, no, that was never our intention. But if you're offering, we wouldn't say no to your support. Right on. Corvin, a word? Sorry, Morag. I know I'm overstepping, but we can't just let this rest, can we? I suppose, and yet... The Wastes are an unhospitable place. Only most seasoned drivers are fit to set foot there. Very well. You'll be glad to assist you. Really? That's wonderful news. Then, as Sergeant of the 8th Decade, I would enlist your help to dispatch Organogryphics in the Chunsog Wastes. Sergeant of the 1st Decade here, humbly requesting that you subjugate the Berserker Mammut too, ma'am. Come on, keep them coming. Alright then, on behalf of the 7th Decade, I would entreat you to take down the Tempest Terek. The Sarabashi Ropal are proving a handful as well. The 3rd Decade would appreciate it if you could control them. And the Grossa Aspar on your list too, 9th Decade orders. about the 5th Decade's Gathering mission? Ah, that's right. We still haven't gotten around to that. Did you pick up some nitrotoluene while you're out on your hunt? You're getting those. Might as well assist the 2nd Decade with the Sand Salmon collection, if it's no trouble. I feel my country lacks a sense of discretion. Oh, the 4th and 6th Decades are the only ones capable of doing their jobs, huh? Marvelous. We haven't overburdened you yet, have we? No, not at all. We'll have it done in a flash. Oh, that would be grand. You have some exceptional blades, Special Inquisitor. Of course, it's to be expected for someone of your station. Exceptional. Yes, he's exceptional, all right. It reminds me of someone else I know. All right. Well... Wow.
Can't neglect my studies either.
That is kind of crazy. I'm sorry, what is this? I'm sorry, what? I don't think I've ever actually read what Extenebris Lux does. Excuse me. That's kind of crazy. And on Lucerne and Noctis level... Wow. Okay. But like I said, that is probably where I want to call it for the night. So... Wow, it ends as it began. That's kind of fun. I want to thank everybody that came out tonight and watched for my first stream of the brand new year. Honestly, I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did too. I probably won't be playing Xenoblade tomorrow. I might play the Minecraft world or do something else. It all depends on how I'm feeling, really. But I also am going to keep grinding on Xenoblade in my own time, as always, and trying to get as many love sources as possible, and just really max out our Blade's chests, and hopefully affinity charts as well. That way I can actually, you know, have the best characters possible. Admittedly, that's pretty much the long and the short of it. Why I want the love source and why I decided to do this quest before going, or do that quest, because it is 3,000 trust per one. It is crazy overpowered. But yeah, I've pretty much got nothing else, so I guess I've been the Zombie Prince, Dear Ambrose, and I bid you all adieu. And I also bid you welcome to 2025. I hope to do a lot this year, and I hope that you'll stick around to see it.